Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, how are you guys today? Alright, today I would like to explain to you how you want to convert your survey that you have collected in Google Form, into SPSS. Okay, so alright. So for example, can you give me an example of your Google Form? Google Form address. Can you give me the link and then the password. So let's say you have this Google your Google Form. Okay, you have your Google Form. Okay, in your I think it's in the drive, right? Okay. Um. Okay, we wait for a while. We wait for a while because this is actually someone want to get help, from me how to convert your Google what you call it form into SPSS, so that afterward when you do your analysis in the SPSS, you can do it very easily. So actually it's very simple. Okay, very simple. So I'm going to record this. Huh? Email. Okay, let's see. I'm going to check my email again. All right. All right. So this is the Google form. Okay. Right. So okay, this is the Google form. Okay. There is a lot of question here. Okay. But now we need to download it first. Okay, we need to download it. Okay. So you need to share it with me. Okay, you need to share it with me. Share. Have you shared?
To response belakang.
Okay, response. No, I need to download it. Okay, this one.
Dekat WhatsApp kat dalam.
Oh, okay, so download response. Okay, I'm going to download the response first. Okay, right. So now we will download this. Is either in CFV, or it is in Excel. Okay. Right now, for in this case, it's actually in CSV, right? So we just save. It's either Excel or CSV. Okay, you can both can be actually be opened by SPSS. Right now, because this is actually in a zip. Okay, zip. Okay, all right. This is okay. This is the one, right? This is the one, right? Okay, so this is the one that I have downloaded. Okay, previously. Okay, it is in Excel data format. So what you do is that it's very simple. You open your SPSS. Okay, open your SPSS. You click on a new data set. Okay, right now you have a blank sheet for your SPSS. Right, so in your file, okay, you go and import data. Since that is actually SPSS, okay, you click Excel, right? Then you go and find the file that you have downloaded just now, right? So, okay, I think this is the one. Okay, com570. Okay, so we just open it. Okay, right. Now, in your SPSS, okay, all sheet in the Excel file appear to be empty. Okay. All right. Now we have to check first. What is the data that uh, here that is actually being collected here? Okay. So okay. Now the problem here is that okay, in your Excel, okay, you have this data. Okay, this data is actually in what you call it uh, string data. You need to change this to numeric. Okay, you need to change this to numeric. Okay, this is the thing that you need to tackle first. Then only you can actually convert it. Okay, right? Because SPSS cannot read, okay, data which is string. Okay, so for example, okay, let's say you want to change this female, okay, and male. All right, you need to have a code book. Okay, a code book, which means that all the data, okay, will be um, coded accordingly. For example, female, you want to code as 1 or 2. Okay, so you need to write it down, code book. Okay, for gender, for example, female equal to 2, male equal to 1. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go and find, okay, female, okay, and then I'm gonna replace it with 2. Tulis the code book. You need to write it down. Code book. Okay. Right. So you are going to replace all this. Tu ni ada buku. Okay. You are going to replace this. Okay. Female replace with number 2. Right. Okay. Female with number 2. Okay. And then male will be number 1. Okay. Male will be number 1. Right. Okay. So you replace all. Right. So, okay. I have already what you call it, replace all the data here to numeric. Okay. So I'm going to save it first. Okay. Now let's say we are going to try to do it again. Okay. File. Okay. We look at this what you call it, the file just now. Okay. It is Excel. Right. Okay. Then we take this one. Okay, see all the data. Okay, this one is actually quite weird, just now I already changed this one, but this is also right. Okay, being already being what I call it, being transformed into spss. All right, now, okay, so we know that 1 is for male. Okay, here, okay, under your variable gender, okay, you will have to put a label here. Okay, you have to put the label here as gender, right? And then you also have to put the values. Okay, so the values, 1 is for male. Okay, then you add. Okay, then value 2 is for female, right? And you add, then you have that. Okay, so here you will have, you need to do, this is for your code book. Okay, this is for your code book. So for example, age. Okay, for example, age. All right, now how you going to do it? Okay, because you have what I call it, different age here, 21 to 23. Okay, so basically there are, okay, you need to go to look at your question. Okay, so here, okay, for example, here 1 is male, 2 is female, and 18 to 20 should be 1, 21 to 23 should be 2, 24 to 26 should be 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to copy this. Okay, copy, right? I'm going to go to spss. Okay, and then for you go to variable view. Okay, for age. Okay, you put the label first, age. Okay, and then for values. Okay, for value 18 to 20, you put as 1. Then you add. Okay, then you have 21 to 23, copy here. Okay, then you go here. Okay, value sorry. No. Okay, sorry. This is my mistake. Okay. Okay. Firstly, you go to your data again. Okay, you go to your data. You need to transform the data. okay, you need to transform the data. Okay, so because the SPSS cannot read this data. Okay, if you want to do analysis, okay, it can only do a very simple analysis. So what you need to do is actually you have to transform the data first. Okay, you transform. Okay, you transform the data recode into the same variable. Okay, you click on age. Okay, so old and new data. Okay, all right. The old data is what is the age just now? 18 to
20.
18 to 20. Okay, you code as 1. Okay, then add. So you are changing the data 18 to 22 as 1. Okay, then you 21 until 23 should be 2. Okay, you add, then 24 to 26 should be 3, right? Then you add, then you continue. Okay, then you click OK. So you go back to the data. Okay, this is data. Okay, why is it not changing here? Is it a new variable or what? Okay, it's not changing here. Okay, hold on. It's supposed to change. Get data. 18 to 20 equal to 1. Is it correct? 18 to 20. There's no 18 to 20. 21 to 23. Why is it not? Okay. Okay. You see why is it not working? Why is it not working? Because you can see there is the dash here. So in our data transform just now, okay, the dash should be, okay, there is, you must make sure that, okay, it is actually the same, right? So even though a small spacing, okay, so you change, okay, again, okay, you change also for 21 to 23, there is a space between. Okay, there is a space, so it's better for you to copy and paste rather than you write it. Maybe you have you miss the space. Okay, you miss the space, that's why the system cannot read. Okay, so now let's say we continue, then click OK. Okay, then we see the data, okay, has been executed. All right, so check the data again. You can see now it's already been transformed. Okay, it's already, all of the data has been transformed. The same, okay, right now after you have transformed the data, so you have to label it. Okay, you have to label it. So value number 1 equal to 18 to 20. Okay, then you add. Okay, value number 2 will be 21 until 23.
23.
Okay, value number 3 would be 24 until 26. Okay, so when you add this label, okay, whenever you run the analysis, okay, you will have the label. Okay, example, I'm going to analyze it. For example, here, I'm going to analyze for this frequencies for age, right? Okay, if you analyze it, so you can see that this is the label. 21 to 23, there are 37 people. 24 to 26, there are 3 people. If you don't label it, it will be only 1 and 2. Oh, sorry, 2 and 3. Okay, so there's no label. You don't know whether it's 1, what is 1, what is 2, what is 3. So that's why actually you need to label it in your code book here. All right, now the next one would be your sequence. Okay, sequence. Okay, after you have done this, okay, you can change this one to numeric. Okay, right, so you can see your data. Okay, now your data is actually numeric. Okay, now this is sequence. What is sequence? What is sequence for? Okay, I'm not really sure what is sequence for. sequence.
Suka apa ni? Oh, dia punya ni course.
The course. Okay, so you have the sequence. Okay, this is course actually.
Course sequence. Masscom we have like.
Okay, so you have all this. Okay, so what you're gonna do? Okay, you need to transform all this into numeric first, or maybe you don't have to transform it. It's also okay because this is actually an ordinal data. Okay, it's nominal data. So we just leave it as is. Okay, because nominal or categorical data, you don't have a lot of things that you need to do. But if you want to transform, then you need to do this. Okay, for example, you need to MC241. Okay, copy, right? Okay, you go to for example here. Okay, you need to go for your in here. Okay, MC241. Okay, you transform. You go and then you need to transform. This is Excel. Okay, sorry. You need to go to so many files being open. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm I'm trying to find the, 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 the file just now. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay. Let's save this one first. Okay, this one as what's the title? Uh,
Social media.
social media. Okay. Right, so now this is the same process. Okay, you need to transform. Okay, so you go to transform, you transform into the same variable. Okay, now you need to go and choose sequence. Okay, old and new value. Right, so first this one you need to remove. Okay, remove, because this is the old for the age. Okay, value for age. Right, now for value the new value would be, okay, MC241 as 1. Okay, you put as you add, then MC242, okay, as 2. Okay, you then add, okay, MC243, okay, as value number 3. Okay, how many do you have? MC244. Okay, and then MC245, value number 5. Okay, MC246, value number 6. Okay, MC247, okay, value number 7. I think we have, huh?
MC248.
Okay, MC248, okay, value number 8. Okay, all right, this is how you actually transform, okay, the data to numeric. Okay, so you click OK, right, then you check back, okay, your data, so it's already been changed. See, all have been changed. So here, okay, as I've shown just now, here you need to put the label. Okay, you need to put the label. Okay, for example, okay, number 1, okay, value number 1 is MC2 for 1. Okay, then you add. Okay, number 2, okay, MC2 for 2. Okay, number 3, okay, MC243. Okay, number 4, okay, MC244. Right, number 5, okay, MC245. So it's actually this is the thing that you need to do. Okay, because you need to know, okay, what is actually the value stands for. Okay, MC246. All right, and then we have MC247, right? Then for the last one is MC244. 8. Okay, so you click add, then you click OK, so you will have the value. Okay, right. Then you have semester. Okay, so you need to look at the semester. Semester is actually, you have semester 4, 3. Okay, this is okay because this is number. Okay, so here you don't have to do anything except that you just put the label as semester. Okay, and then this one is also okay because semester 1, 2, 3, 4 is actually the same. All right, now you have this social media, the question for social media. Let's see what is the question. Okay, all right, this is a bit tricky here because you have quite a few of data, right? Quite a few of data that is actually being what I call it answered. Okay, for example, for this respondent, he answered Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Snapchat. Okay, so you have about 5 data for this respondent. So okay, this is a bit tricky because SPSS we can only get, so we call it uh, one data in one column.
One data, one column.
So for example, Instagram, okay, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and WhatsApp, these are 5 data here, okay, in this column. So at the moment, okay, I'm going to leave this as what it is, okay, because this is actually a bit okay, a bit tricky to do. Okay, a bit tricky to do. Okay, unless you need to come up with, for example, okay, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, six data here. We have 6 data. Okay, you need to have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Snapchat as you need to transform it to 6, and then you need to do what you call it, a diagram also. Okay, not a diagram, a matrix for all of this. Okay, we will leave this as it is. Okay, so now we have this Likert scale, what you call it, question. So this is very easy. This is very easy because it's already numeric. Okay, it's already in numbers. So what you're gonna do is actually you need to label this. Okay, label here. Right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just copy all the name, then I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, I'm gonna paste it. Oh, not okay, here already paste. Okay, right, see, I use social media, okay, more than 3 hours. Now for the values, okay, for the values we need to put the values. Okay, we need to put the values. So the values should be one should be strongly
Strongly agree. One. One strongly disagree. 5 strongly agree.
Oh, okay. This question is actually not okay. Okay, this one is okay. For question number this one, I use social media more than 3 hours a day. This is, should be maybe strongly agree and strongly disagree. But this one, morning, afternoon, evening, night, and midnight. So I use social media the most during. Okay, this one is a bit different. Okay, but the rest I think will be the same. Okay, the rest will be the same. Okay, current CGPE is okay. This is also a bit different. Okay, all right, the rest will be the same. So here, all right, you need to, okay, firstly, okay, I'm going to put this strongly
Disagree.
strongly, okay, disagree for one, right? Then number 2, strongly agree, right? Number 3, okay, we can put as unsure, uncertain, uncertain or unsure. Number 3.
Disagree. Ni apa ni? Saya orang tak tahu ni apa. No disagree, neither agree kan benda je lah. Neither or, neither disagree nor agree.
Neither. Okay.
Or somewhat disagree or
Disagree. No. No agree.
Dia boleh bawa nombor satu apa? Disagree ke?
Okay, you need to speak.
I'm sorry.
Okay, neither disagree nor no agree, like that. Can we just put unsure?
Unsure.
Okay, unsure. Right. Then we add. Okay, number 4 would be strongly agree. Okay. Oh, I think this is not right. This should be number 2 should be agree, disagree. Okay, number 2, okay, should be disagree. Okay, number 3 unsure, number 4 agree, number 5 strongly agree. Now we have all these 5 values. Okay, now what I'm going to do, because I'm going to just copy and paste everything to the next we call it variable. Okay, but as we mentioned just now, for I use social media more than 3 hours is actually not, this is not the value, so you need to change it. Okay, so we can remove all this. Okay, we can remove all this. Okay, sorry, I think is correct. This is correct. The one that is not correct would be, okay, this one. Okay, I use social media the most during, okay, this one should be changed. Okay, one should be during morning what? You need to check very careful. Okay, you just cannot use whatever. You need to be very, you need to check. Okay, this is how we do our work. Okay, so morning, afternoon, evening, in night, and midnight. Okay, so please remember that. Okay, one is morning. Okay, then you change. Number 2 will be afternoon. Okay, afternoon, and then number 3 would be evening. Okay, number, oops, sorry, number 2 should be afternoon. All right, change. Okay, number 3 should be evening. Okay, evening. Number 4 should, okay, number, oh, why is it? Okay, number 2 should be afternoon. Okay, number 4 should be night. Okay, should be night, and number 5 should be after midnight. Okay, now you have, okay, yes, okay, then you have this. Okay, all right, so there's another variable which is my current CGPA. Okay, can you check what is the value for that? Value number 1 should be, okay, you just look at here. Okay, okay, 2 until 249. Okay, 2 until 249. Okay, 2 until 249. Okay, then you change. Then you have number 2. Okay, number 2 is 2.5 until 2.89. Okay, change. Okay, then number 3, number 3 should be 2.9 until 3.39. Change. Okay, number 4 should be 3.4, okay, until 3.79. Okay, then change. Number 4. Okay, number 4. Okay, should be 3.4 until 3.79. Okay, change. Then number 5 should be 3.8 until 4.0. Okay, then you change. Okay, okay, and then you don't have number 1 here. I think we have missed out number 1. Okay, number 1 should be 2 point until 2.49. Right, then you add. Okay, then you have this label for CGPE. Okay, all right, then you check again what would be the label that you need to change. Okay, this one, okay, you see this is very inactive, very active, so this is also okay, you need to change very dissatisfied. And okay, so this is the thing, the question is not standardized. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you need to change that. Okay, you need to change this one. Okay, for I am very active in class participation, it should be very inactive to very active. Okay, and then for I am satisfied with my current university enrollment, very dissatisfied and very satisfied. Okay, so there are 2 more things that you variable that you need to change. This one. Okay, so this is very inactive. Okay, very, okay, inactive. Okay, you change. Number 2, inactive. Okay, change. Number 3, okay, what we should be putting for number 3? Somewhat active. Okay, then you change. The number 4 should be active. Okay, number 5 should be very active. Okay, and you change, then click OK. So the last one would be this one. Okay, you need to change this one to, because the question about you satisfied or not satisfied. So this one, strongly dissatisfied. Is it correct? Okay. Change. Okay, this one should be dissatisfied. Okay, change. This one unsure should be okay. This one is satisfied. Okay. Then the last one will be strongly satisfied. Strongly or very satisfied. Very satisfied. Okay, sorry. Very satisfied. Very satisfied. So this one also must be very dissatisfied. Okay, very dissatisfied. Change. Okay, then you already set for all the, I call it this label, right? So now, okay, the question is here for your social media, how you are going to do it? Okay, whether you need to see, okay, how do you want to clarify this? Okay, for example, okay, this is Instagram, Twitter, and so on. So one thing is that what you can do, okay, is having another column. Okay, for example, there is, if there are okay, what would be the data that you want to get from this? For example, Instagram, Twitter, do you want to see, okay, is it you want to see how many social media being used, or you want to know the media itself, the social media itself? So if it's numbers, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Then you can just put 6. Okay, if this is 3, then you just put 3. So what would be the data that you want to retrieve? Okay, whether you want to retrieve using Instagram or using Twitter, or the numbers of, what I call it, social media being used. Okay, if it is a numbers, okay, for example, okay, if it is numbers, it's just like this. I'm going to insert variable. Okay, numbers of social media use. Okay, this is number of SM use. Okay, okay, number of SM use. Okay, so this is actually, okay, this is number of social media used. Okay, right, for example, okay, you look at this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just put here 6. This one is 3. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 1. Okay, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 4, 3, 5, 4. This is 4, 4, 6. This is 4. This is 5, 4. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Okay, then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is 4. This is 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is 4. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so you have these numbers. Okay, so now, all right, okay, you need to save this first. Okay, so now your data is ready for analysis. So what you're going to do, okay, basically normally we will just put like a descriptive analysis first. Okay, you can look at your data and see your descriptive analysis. For example, this one. Okay, you can see that, okay, you have total 40 respondents. Okay, 37 age between 21 to 23, and then 3 is 24 to 26. Okay, so the 92%, 92.5% belongs into the age of 21 until 23. Then you can look at the gender. Female is the majority, 70%. Okay, the sequence, this is the class. I think this is a class. Majority is from MC246, okay, which is 37.5%. Okay, the semester, basically majority in semester 4, okay, 31 student, okay, which is 77.5%. Okay, the number of social media use, okay, majority will be in 4. Okay, 4 social media are being used, which is 37.5. The highest is 7, okay, which is 1 person, right? Okay, and then social media use, basically this is the social media being used, right? Okay, and then you have this, I use social media more than 3 hours a day, right? So basically about 29 or about 72% use more than 3 hours a day. Okay, and then for I use social media during majority after midnight. Wow. Okay, so they are burung hantu. Okay, right. And I will always use social media to the point that I'm not aware of the time. Yes, majority are okay. So majority they are not aware of the time. Okay, and then I could not go a day without checking social media. Yes, majority. Okay, majority strongly agree. Okay, and then I always okay, I often use social media until it disturb my time management. Majority say yes. I use social media to get updates on current issue. Majority say yes. Okay, all of it. Okay. And then I often use social media to find information about product. Yes, also 21%, 21 people, about 52%. I use social media to cope with stress. Okay, majority. Okay. And then I use social media to socialize. Okay, majority also, because we have about 57% in here, and then plus this is 32%, so it's about 90%. Okay, 90% says yes, social media to socialize. And I use social media to distract myself from my studies. Okay, majority say yes. Okay, my current CGPA, okay, 3.4 to 3.79. Wow, majority are 3.4 to 3.79. So, wow, okay, CGPA. So very good results. Okay, so I'm very active in class participation. Somehow active. Okay, somehow only. Right. So its majority is either somewhat active. Okay, somewhat active, and then 13. Okay, about 32% active, and very active only 4. I frequently join club activities, unsure about 12. Okay, so basically, majority are not really joining the club. Okay, right. So only about 16 people. Okay, 16%, about 40% are joining the club activities. Very satisfied with the current university enrollment. Okay, very satisfied. Majority are satisfied. Okay, about 80. About 52% satisfied. I feel insecure with my other classmate performance. Okay, strongly agree. Oh, why is it? Are you insecure with your classmate performance? So that's how you do what you call it a very simple analysis. Okay, but if you want to see, okay, the correlation, okay, between, for example, your CGPA and also your numbers of hours, okay, of you spend. Okay, you can see like this. You can go and then analyze. Okay, then you can look at correlate. Okay, by rate. Okay, between your CGPA, my current CGPA, and also the more this one. Okay, I use social media more than 3 hours. Okay, we can see whether it's actually positive or negative relationship. Okay, so we can see that it is not significant. It's not significant. So basically, your CGPA, okay, and the number of hours being spent is not really actually correlated. Okay, it's not correlated. So the performance of the student with numbers of hours being spent, okay, with the social media is not correlated. All right. So I think that's all for today. This is how you're going to convert your SPS, your data from what you call it Google Form to SPSS. It's very simple. You need to do a lot of work in the code book only. Right. So with that, I thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.
Send me that.
Stop
Jadi punya link tu dah dibagi